Welcome. It's time for an update on Bitcoin now that we have a new development. The next low that I discussed was swept here. So I did take another entry here and I did get stopped at break even from the first sweep entry. Okay, so I did update that live in real time in this group. If you want to join this Discord group, it's free. Just message me on Twitter, links in the description, and just ask me for an invite link. So we swept the first low and then got a nice big spike to the upside. So I did go stop loss break even. I said if it does come back down, I'll just look for a new entry at the next untapped lows. So it did end up coming back down, and then I did get a re-entry at a much better price. So my entry price was exactly at 65,320.1, and no, I'm not using leverage, no liquidation price. So essentially the idea here is to look for that next major trending move towards 85,000, 90,000, that next 30% upside move, and trying to get in and ride it all the way up. Let's talk about some things that are looking really good here. I'll also talk about some of the altcoins that are setting up as well. And if things are looking ready to go to the upside yet, maybe we don't need to come down to this final low. Before getting into all those details, just a very quick shout out to my affiliates, BingX Exchange. If you want to trade crypto, Forex, indices, commodities, all on one exchange, BingX is the one to do it. Check out my affiliate link for them. If you want to trade just crypto, then Bybit is the one to go to. So Bybit, BingX affiliates in the description. Discord group where I'm updating these things and talking about moving stop loss to break even, where I've entered. It's free. Just message me on Twitter. The link for my Twitter is in the description. Just ask for an invite link in a private message, and I'll send that to you. So let's discuss Bitcoin first. What's looking really good right now? Well, there's a few things. Let's start on this 4-hour time frame with regular bullish divergence. So not only did we sweep these two lows, but as we swept this next one, we came down with a bullish divergence. Well, that doesn't guarantee that a bottom's in. It does show us that momentum is shifting. So things are decelerating to the downside. Things are kind of shifting to the upside, slowing down this movement to the downside. So that's good. We have a bullish divergence. We've swept two of the lows, which is great. Let's take a look at the daily, where there's another noteworthy thing that's set up here with the indicator. If we take a look at our RSI, we do have a hidden bullish divergence. So what that means is price makes a higher low, while at the same time we have price or indicator making a lower low. So right here we come down, make a lower low on RSI, but as we did that, price is making a much higher low. So it's a hidden bullish divergence. It's a sign of trend continuation or getting ready for a trend continuation, which means we don't want to see price come down below this low right here where the hidden bullish divergence has formed, looking for a higher low compared to 60,127. So that is the game plan. That's going to be the higher low looking for, and then looking for that next major trending move, 30% to the upside or so. Now, with all of those things that are looking really good right now, a few other metrics like funding going negative on some exchanges, spot buyers stepping in aggressively, and the open interest getting a bit of a flush on this push down from longs closing, but also staying very high, which kind of tells me that we actually have a lot of shorts built up on this move down. And I think that the scenario that's going to play out here is a big short squeeze to the upside. So those are kind of the things I'm looking at. This is looking good to go. The majority of this pullback is done, if not already fully completed, in my opinion. So I'm going to be just holding on and looking for that next major move. Again, my entry was at 65,320. So that is the idea here. Just looking for that next major trending move. Now let's take a look at some of these pairs. A couple of them just aren't really ready to be entered. So H bar, I want to get in much lower. This one, I don't know that I like this setup and this chart. It doesn't give me a nice clean low to be swept. This is a kind of a unique one. This is a strange setup because of this huge spike that occurred. So I'm not all that interested in adding to H bar position. Litecoin, I was also interested in it, but I wanted to see this low get taken out. So which would also coincide with some of the lows over in this area here. But we just aren't getting down there, and I don't know that we will. Although if it does get down there, that is a fantastic entry, looking for that next major trending move towards into the hundreds. So not quite down there yet. Altcoin, this one also getting very, very close. We have taken out the lows of this current consolidation, although I've been waiting for some sweeps on lows over on the left here. So we just don't have quite enough downside yet to take out some of these lows. I would love to get an entry down below one of these lows over to the left, or to the left side, although we just may not get quite down there. So for spot holding, it's fine to stack it up, but if I'm going to take a margin position on this, I got to get a more precise entry. That's kind of still the thing here, is I'm just kind of waiting and seeing if this can spike down a little bit temporarily, and then really take off for that next major trending move. And then CRV did come all the way down. So in my previous videos, expecting that we would see another push to the downside to kind of complete this. So this move down, was not expecting that would be the actual low. Expecting one last final push to the downside around 31.30 before coming up to the upside for our next major move. So multiple 100% move up towards highs to take out untapped highs over here and here. We did come down quite a bit farther, and there was some news surrounding this, but some sort of liquidation event with the founder or something along those lines. So it did come down quite a bit farther than normal. But again, I'm not doing this with leverage. These moves are too large to be trading with leverage. So it's fine. My entry is currently sitting at around 32. And so I'm fine just waiting this out. And then, the risk to reward is just so good if I'm targeting these untapped highs over here, here. So it's just not really that big of a deal. This should be the final push down before we really take off to the upside. And just going to be waiting this out, looking for that next major multi 100% move to the upside. But this one's already at a good price. So while these three aren't really quite there yet, CRV for me is already there, and Bitcoin is also already there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at this moment. May already be in with the bottom here on Bitcoin, which should also see some of the bottoms formed on altcoins before their next major moves. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Do what you would like, but thanks for watching and have a great day.